How much money do you actually need to buy a home in Australia in 2026? Most people guess a number, and most people guess wrong. Because buying a home is not just about saving a deposit. There is stamp duty, there are legal fees, there is lender's mortgage insurance, and there is the city you want to live in. By the end of this video, you will know the full picture, what it actually costs, what a realistic savings target looks like, and what to do if buying feels impossible right now. Part 2. The 4 costs. Most people miss. Most people think buying a home works like this: save a deposit, get a loan, buy a house. But there are 4 main cost categories you need to plan for: the deposit, stamp duty, other upfront costs, and lender's mortgage insurance. Miss any of these, and your plan can fall apart fast. Part 3. The deposit. The standard deposit most lenders want is 20% of the purchase price. Why 20%? Because if your deposit is below that, most lenders will charge you lender's mortgage insurance, a fee that protects the lender, not you. So 20% is the standard target. Now let us look at what that actually means in different cities. In Sydney, on a property worth $1 million, a 20% deposit is $200,000. In Melbourne, on a property worth $800,000, a 20% deposit is $160,000. In Brisbane, on a property worth $700,000, a 20% deposit is $140,000. In Adelaide and Perth, on a property worth $600,000, a 20% deposit is $120,000. These are broad examples only. Prices vary a lot by suburb and property type. Part 4. Stamp duty. Stamp duty is a government tax on property purchases, and it is one of the biggest costs that surprises first home buyers. The amount varies by state, it varies by purchase price, and it varies by whether you are a first home buyer. Because many states offer concessions or full exemptions for eligible first home buyers. As a rough guide, on a $500,000 property, stamp duty could range from around $10,000 to $25,000 depending on your state. On an $800,000 property, it could be around $25,000 to $40,000. On a $1 million property, it could be around $40,000 to $55,000. Always use the official stamp duty calculator for your state, because the numbers vary significantly. Part 5. Other upfront costs beyond the deposit and stamp duty. Budget for these. Building and pest inspection, a few $100s, but worth every cent. Legal and conveyancing fees, usually around $1,500 to $3,000. Moving costs, a few hundred to a few $1,000s depending on your situation. Add $5,000 to $15,000 on top of everything else for these extra costs. Part 6. Government schemes. Australia has several schemes to help first home buyers. These change over time, so always check current eligibility. The First Home Guarantee allows eligible buyers to purchase with as little as 5% deposit without paying lenders mortgage insurance. The First Home Owner Grant offers a cash payment to eligible buyers in some states, usually for new homes. The First Home Super Saver Scheme lets you save for a deposit inside Super with tax advantages. These schemes can significantly reduce how much you need up front. So check if you qualify before assuming you need the full 20%. Part 7. Total cash needed. Now let us put the full picture together. For a $500,000 property, 20% deposit is $100,000, plus stamp duty varies by state, plus other costs of around $5,000 to $15,000. Total cash needed is roughly $115,000 to $130,000 for an $800,000 property. 20% deposit is $160,000 plus stamp duty plus other costs. Total cash needed is roughly $190,000 to $220,000. For a $1 million property, 20% deposit is $200,000 plus stamp duty plus other costs. Total cash needed is roughly $240,000 to $270,000. These are general estimates only. Your actual numbers depend on your state and eligibility for schemes. Part 8. How to save faster. If those numbers feel far away, here is a simple plan. Step 1. Set a clear savings target. Know exactly what you are saving toward. Step 2. Open a separate high-interest savings account. Keep your deposit money away from everyday spending. Automate a transfer on payday. Step 3. Check your eligibility for government schemes. They can reduce how much you need significantly. Step 4. Consider buying in a more affordable area first. You do not have to buy in the most expensive suburb immediately. Many people build equity in a starter property first. Step 5. Increase your income. The fastest way to reach your deposit goal is to earn more. So how much do you need to buy a home in Australia in 2026? More than most people expect, but less than it might feel right now. If you know the full picture, plan for all the costs, use the right government schemes, and save consistently, buying a home in Australia is still achievable. It just takes a clear plan and realistic expectations. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Aussie Wealth Simplified and comment below. Are you currently saving for a home deposit, or does buying feel out of reach right now? I would love to hear where you are at. Thanks for watching.